All right, I just want to do a couple examples of unit conversions, doing them by hand, and give a couple hints and tips along the way. Okay, so let's just start with a problem. I want to give a tip for doing these problems. When you start with a problem, go ahead and just write down everything as a unit conversion as you see it. So what that looks like. All right, if you read at a pace of 3 minutes per page, that's a rate right there. So I'm going to write this as a unit fraction. So 3 minutes for one page. And the book is 180 pages long. How many hours will it take you to finish the book? So we know that one book is 180 pages. And we know we are reading one book, right? How long to finish the book? We're reading one book. The big idea on where to start is to use a given quantity. And this can kind of get murky depending on how the question is worded, but if you have a quantity given to you, that's the place to start. In this case, the quantity was very hidden in here. We're reading one book. This should be our starting place. We want to know how many hours it will take to read one book. So we're going to start with book and we want to end on hours. Start with book, end on hours. So we're going to start with the fact that we're reading one book. And I'm going to do my table this way just because it looks nicer. So one book, and maybe I'll color code these. Now the goal is we're trying to find a chain of conversions that will get us from books to hours. So the goal is we have book here. We want something that will cancel with book. So we look at these things we have and look here. Here is something that has book in it, right? So I want the book to cancel. So I need book here and book down below. So if I'm looking at this guy, I know he needs to go down below because that's where he would cancel. One book is 180 pages. So I can put this upside down. It doesn't have to be the way that I wrote it, as long as the two stay together. So now book and book, those cancel, right? So now we know how many pages are in the book. That's not what we're really going for, right? So we've used this piece of information. We've used this piece of information. Um, we need to use something with pages in it. We have one rate left. So pages need to cancel. So pages need to be down below. So one page takes 3 minutes. Ooh, why did I do that? And should have done that in blue. One page takes 3 minutes. Pages cancel. Now we're in minutes, but we want to end on hours. So we just need to switch minutes into hours, which we know the conversion for. We know that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. The way we're putting this into our calculator, so the only units left now, by the way, are hours. Everything else has been canceled. So on top, we're multiplying this 180, 3, 1. You don't need to really multiply the ones though, because one times anything isn't going to be itself. So I'm just going to write 180 times 3 on top. On the bottom, again, the ones don't matter, so I'm just going to write 60. So 180 times 3 divided by 60, and the units should be hours. And that comes out to 9 hours. Let's look at another one. A course has a total of 64 hours of instructional time, and each class is 80 minutes long. How many weeks will it take to complete the course? There are 3 classes per week. again. I'm just going to go through and write these things down. Um, so a course has a total of 64 hours of instructional time. So one course, 64 hours of instructional time. And I'm going to write instructional hours, inst hours. Oops, oh no, he's good. And each class is 80 minutes. So one class is 80 minutes. And there are 3 classes per week, 3 classes in 1 week. I'm going to write school week. And we want to end on weeks. How many weeks will it take to complete the course? So we are taking a course. We are taking a course. We're taking one course. So we're starting with course. Start with the fact that we are taking a course, one course, and we want to end on how many school weeks? How many weeks of school would there be? That's the unit we want at the end. So we're going to start with what we were given, the fact that we are taking a course, and we are going to end with school weeks. So one course, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the fact that I am taking a course. So what I am taking is one course. We'll just use some highlighter here, actually. Highlighter would be easier. So I'm taking a course, and I want a bigger highlighter. And I look up here and I see, well, there's something with courses in it. There's no other unit with courses in it, so that's what I'll go with. One course is 64 instructional hours. So now I've used this piece of information. Now I need to connect hours, and I don't see hours on here at all. I do see minutes, and one class that's the same thing as instructional minutes, right? 80 instructional minutes. So I can go ahead and say that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, right? In one instructional hour. There's one instructional hour. That's this, well, it will get to that guy. One instructional hour is 80 instructional, 60 is 60 instructional minutes. So this is one we had to come up with the fact that we needed to relate hours to minutes. We needed to relate hours into minutes, but we didn't have anything here that related them, but that's okay because 1 hour is, oh, what did I write here? 60 instructional minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. Instructional hours are gone. So now I'm trying to figure out, oops, that shouldn't be green. Trying to figure out how to get rid of instructional minutes. So I look up and I say, do I have any of these that have instructional minutes in them? Yes, I do. This guy right here. So I want instructional minutes to cancel, so I'm putting it down below. 80 instructional minutes is one class. We want to end on weeks, so our job is not done yet. However, we can cross out instructional minutes, and we've used this one. Now we need to relate classes. So we're looking for something with classes in it. We have it right up here. So 3 classes in 1 school week. Right, classes cancel. We've used this piece here. And look, our only remaining unit is school weeks. So on our calculator, what we'd be doing, because this is all kind of out of control now, on our calculator, we'd be doing, ignore the ones, 64 times 60 times, nope, that's it, on top. On bottom, it would be 80 times 3, and school weeks would be our unit. If you plug this into your calculator, you should get 16 school weeks. All right, another one. A tray contains 15 seed packs. Each pack has 10 seeds. If one garden bed requires 50 seeds, how many complete garden beds can you plant with 12 trays of seeds? So this right here, I can see right away what we're given. We have 12 trays of seeds. We want to know what we can do with 12 trays of seeds. So that will be our given. That's where we would start for sure. We're going to start with the fact that we have 12 trays of seeds. 12 trays. Now I'm going to write down all the other units we have in here. So a tray is 15 seed packs. So one tray is 15 packs. And notice it doesn't matter if I write 15 packs as one tray or if I write one tray as 15 packs, because oftentimes, like as long as I have it written down, I can flip-flop it as needed, like I did here, right? You can flip-flop them as needed. So it doesn't matter what order they're in. So one tray is 15 packs. Each pack is 10 seeds. So one pack is 10 seeds. And one garden bed requires 50 seeds. One bed, 50 seeds. How many garden beds can you plant with 12 trays of seeds? So we want garden beds. We want to end with beds, garden beds. All right, we're starting with our 12 trays of seeds. We have 12 trays, and we ask ourselves the question, what can I relate to trays? I'm looking for the word trays on anything, and I see, one tray is 15 packs. And then I'll have packs left. And what other unit here relates to packs? Well, this guy has packs. So one pack is 10 seeds. And then I ask myself, okay, well then who relates to seeds? Oh, seeds are right here. So 50 seeds is one bed. This is going to be all the unit converting I need to do. So I first start with, I need to get trays out of the way. So one tray is 15 packs. I need trays to cancel, so trays need to go down below. One tray is 15 packs. And then let me highlight that. So trays cancel. I've used this one. One pack is 10 seeds. That's something that has packs in it. So I will say one pack down below because I want packs to cancel. One pack is 10 seeds. So these cancel. And I've used this guy. And then I know my last one has seeds in it, and I can make seeds cancel. 50 seeds is one bed. And we wanted to end on beds. So seeds cancel. All my units are canceled except for beds. So the calculations I'm going to be doing, 12 times 15 times 10 up top. On the bottom, 1 times 1 times 50, so just 50. And if you multiply that all out, oh, I had that written down. Give me a moment. 12 times 15 times 10 divided by 50. 36. 36 garden beds. So hopefully this is kind of helping, seeing the pattern, right? Um, one last one here, and that'll be it for it. Um, a house requires 8 cans of paint for full coverage. If you have 6 pallets of paint, each containing 20 cans, how many houses can you paint? So first of all, we have 6 pallets. So that's where our starting point is going to be. Start 6 pallets. That's what we have. And we want to know how many houses we can paint. How many houses? So that's where we're ending is houses. All right. The units I have, so let's see, a house requires 8 cans of paint. So one house, 8 cans. If if you have 6 pallets of paint, each containing 20 cans, so one pallet is 20 cans. How many houses can you paint? Okay, there's just those two rates there. So we're starting with the fact we have 6 pallets. I'm going to start that right down here. 6 pallets. And we want to find a way to connect pallets with one of these units. Only one of them has pallet in it, so we have to be using this guy, right? So uh, pallets, pallet. And then we'll be looking for cans. So to relate cans, we'll be able to use this guy over here, and we'll end on houses as we wanted. So one pallet is 20 cans. I'm putting pallet down below so that it will cancel. One pallet is 20 cans. Now I've already used this one. I want cans to cancel and I want to end in houses. So let's see, 8 cans is one house. So the multiplication here, 6 times 20 divided by 8 houses. 120 divided by 8 is 120 divided by 8 is 15. 15 houses can be painted. So there you go. I hope that helps a little bit. I plan on putting questions like these on the test and the practice test, so you'll get a chance to look through those. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, hope your day is beautiful. Bye.